Humanity once believed it was alone, a fragile spark floating in a dark and silent universe. But that belief shattered the moment we realized the universe does not reward hope, it rewards scale, and scale is measured not by intelligence, not by morality, but by energy. This is where the Kardashev Scale begins, not as science fiction, but as a quiet warning about what civilizations become when they learn how to feed on stars, galaxies, and eventually reality itself. A Type 1 civilization is the first true step out of childhood, a species that no longer fears its planet because it controls it. Every storm is predicted before it forms. Every earthquake is neutralized before it shakes the ground. Every volcano becomes a power source instead of a threat. Energy flows freely from oceans, winds, tectonic plates, and sunlight, and scarcity slowly becomes a forgotten word. Humanity is not there yet, but we are close enough to see its shadow. A Type 1 world has no energy wars, no fuel politics, and no reason to destroy itself for resources. Yet this stage is also the most dangerous because most civilizations never survive the transition. Many destroy themselves before achieving planetary unity, and the universe is filled with silent planets that almost made it. Those that survive evolve into something quieter, calmer, and far more dangerous. Type 2 civilizations no longer worship their star. They consume it. Entire suns are surrounded by colossal structures known as Dyson swarms, artificial constellations that capture nearly all stellar output. For these beings, energy is no longer something to save, it is something to shape. Planets are rearranged, artificial worlds are built, and lifespans stretch so long that history feels optional. At this level, a civilization can simulate entire realities, resurrect extinct species, and rewrite biology at will. Time becomes flexible, death becomes negotiable, and individuality slowly dissolves into something more collective, more efficient. But even stars are small meals in a hungry universe, and eventually, a civilization looks beyond its solar system and sees limits again. Type 3 civilizations are no longer local, they are galactic. Every star in a galaxy becomes a node in an incomprehensibly vast energy network. Black holes are no longer feared, they are harvested. Space itself becomes infrastructure. Communication happens faster than thought, not through signals, but through manipulation of space-time. At this level, individuality becomes almost meaningless. A Type 3 civilization does not ask who they are, only what they are optimizing for. Entire galaxies can be reshaped, stars ignited or extinguished for efficiency, and the night sky becomes a designed interface rather than a mystery. From the outside, such a civilization may appear invisible, not because it hides, but because it wastes nothing. There are no random signals, no broadcasts, no noise. Silence becomes the signature of intelligence. But even galaxies are finite, and a truly advanced civilization does not stop at the edge of one spiral of stars. Type 4 civilizations feed on the energy of the entire universe itself. They understand dark energy, vacuum fluctuations, and the deep architecture of reality. They do not travel through space, they redesign it. Expansion is no longer physical but dimensional. These beings may exist across multiple layers of. Universes may exist as laboratories, archives, or energy farms. To a Type 5 civilization, existence itself is modular. But even this is not the end, because beyond universes lies something stranger than creation. Type 6 civilizations no longer rely on energy in any traditional sense. They manipulate the laws of mathematics and existence itself. They exist as patterns rather than beings, as equations that cannot be erased. Space, time, matter, and energy are merely expressions of deeper structures that they control directly. They may not have bodies, locations, or timelines. They may exist as self-correcting intelligences embedded into the fabric of all realities they touch. From our perspective, they would not be detectable, not because they hide, but because detection itself is a primitive concept. And then there is Type 7, the final and most unsettling idea on the scale. A Type 7 civilization is not inside reality at all. It exists outside all universes, outside dimensions, outside causality. It does not consume energy. It defines what energy is allowed to exist. It is not bound by logic as we understand it. such a civilization may be indistinguishable from the source of existence itself. Some theories suggest that if Type 7 civilizations exist, they may be the reason the universe has rules at all. Gravity, time, quantum mechanics, all could be constraints intentionally selected. At this level, the line between civilization and creator disappears completely. And this is where the Kardashev scale stops being a ladder and starts becoming a mirror. Because the question is no longer how powerful a civilization can become, but what it is willing to sacrifice along the way. Every step up the scale demands something in return. Individuality, emotion, unpredictability, freedom, even identity itself. The higher a civilization climbs, the less human it becomes, until eventually, it may no longer resemble life at all. This is Fortune File, where we explore the futures few dare to imagine and the truths hidden beyond tomorrow. Subscribe and stay curious, because the future doesn't announce itself. It waits to be discovered.